Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome. Today is the 14th of March 2018. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Numchauskas. We're going to have a look at the markets, a few levels to watch out for, discuss what happened yesterday. Yeah, I hope you have your espressos ready, and yeah, we can go ahead then. Let's have a look at our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest, and yeah, we can continue. Also, before we jump into the charts, just a quick reminder of our website, JFD Brokers website. And specifically, if you click here on JFD Group and click on JFD Research, it will take you to our JFD Research page. So where you can have a look at different analysis that we do on a daily basis, different trading shoutouts, also in different languages if you find this useful. So yeah, guys, I mean, feel free to check us out here. I hope you can find something interesting, and I think you will. Okay, let's jump into the charts now. So the first one that I wanted to have a look at is the German DAX. Now, this is a 4-hour chart, guys, and this is what we were talking about in a couple of videos back. We were talking about this veg formation, this rising veg. Yesterday we saw a candle forming outside of it, and actually, well, before the US opening, we started seeing sell-off here, and the day closed with a strong sell-off. And the level that we were watching here was the 12,275, approximately that. It managed to break through it, just rush through it, and it seems that it found its support around this level right here, and that's the 12,160, approximately 12,160. So from here, of course, I mean, just judging by the strong bearish 4-hour candle, and of course the daily candle is the same, so we might see some further continuation to the downside, maybe reaching this level first, which is the 12,000, the psychological 12,000 level. If the 12,000 does hold, well, we might get a little bounce back up. But at the moment, this index is not really looking healthy, and yeah, we could see some, like I said, we could see some further continuation to the downside. If we get a break below this low here, the yesterday's low of 12,160, then definitely this will push, probably, well, shouldn't be using the word definitely, but it could push lower here towards the 12,000. On the upside, of course, if we suddenly get a sharp move back up towards the 12,400 and slightly higher, watch for this 12,450, 460 area. If we get a move above this, well, this could get pushed back towards the 12,600. But at the moment, like I said, we're not really considering this area unless it gets back, and unless it gets back to it. Okay, let's have a look at the euro dollar. Now, euro dollar rallied yesterday against the US dollar. We can see that it is close now to this downward sloping trend line, so potentially we could see a break. Of course, we're getting some retracement right now. We could get a retracement. Let's just where's that level, to around here, so that's around 123,650, approximately that. So we could get something like a move back down here. The only thing is, it is quite a significant move, could be a quite significant move, but watch, probably I would suggest to keep an eye on this trend line. Watch the breakout. Maybe we'll just get a quick reversal now again back to the upside, and we'll get closer towards this downwards moving trend line and potentially break it and move higher. On the high side here, the first level that we are watching is the 124,450. That would be a good level of resistance, and if that doesn't hold, well, it's opening the path towards the 125s. So yeah, keep an eye on this one. On the downside, of course, if we get a move below the 123,650, then this could, well, it's kind of taking the upside from off the table for now. Then it could get a move. Let's get rid of this rectangle here, and it could maybe move towards this little short-term trend line, this upwards moving trend line. But then again, that's quite like that's. To be honest, the market is the pair is strong, looking strong, and we might see some, like I said, continuation to the upside. But yeah, if we get a move below the 123,650, then this could get pushed towards this area right here, 123,450. And if that doesn't hold, well, we'll see a break here. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be the case, and we're watching this upper side here around this downwards moving trend line. The pound dollar was, well, looking strong. It managed to break yesterday. It managed to break its downwards moving trend line. So it seems this is a 4-hour chart, and it seems that this 200 EMA here is going to be a good level of support for this pair. Excuse me. And if that's the case, then if we start seeing a reversal back up, then watch this 140 psychological level of 140. Now yesterday we saw that it was just shy a few pips from this 140. So we could see a continuation to the upside and potential break of this 140. If we get a break of 140, well, this is opening the path towards the 141,500 in a longer run, let's say like that. If we suddenly get a move back down below this 200 EMA, watch out for this 139,100 that we were talking about in a couple of past videos. This level acted as a good level of resistance initially, but yesterday we broke this one. So we could, like I said, we could get down, tested, and if we manage to get a break below this, then this is gonna go back towards this little upwards moving trend line here. But that's only, like I said, that's on the scenario for the downside. But for this area, for us to consider, we would need a move below the 139,100. At the moment, this pair is looking strong, and we might see some further continuation to the upside. Let's have a look at the USD CAD. Now, USD CAD was an interesting one yesterday. CAD really sold off against the dollar, and we can see that we're still within this channel. And if today we will get a move, let me just highlight that level for you guys. If we get a move above the 129,600, which is around this area right here, if we get a move above the 129,600, then this could get pushed towards the psychological 130 level. And if this is the time when it will decide to break the 130, well, this could get pushed higher towards the 131, around 131,600. Just let me put a daily chart here, and oops. So the level on the longer term, the level that we're watching is this one right here. So that's around the 131,600. Now, like I said, for that level for us to consider, we would need a good move above the 130. If we get that, yes, this is opening the path towards this area. On the downside, of course, let's put a 4-hour chart here back. On the downside, of course, if we get a move below the 129,150, or even, yeah, around 129,150, if we get a move below that, then this is opening the path towards the 128,600, and if 128,600 is not going to be enough, well, we still have this bottom side of the channel that you could potentially test. But yeah, for us, yeah, we would need to get a strong move back down. But to be honest, this pair is looking strong, and the trend might continue upwards. So the downside is just off the tables for now. Let's have a look at one more pair, and then we'll wrap it up for this morning. This actually EuroCAD. That's what I wanted to have a look at. EuroCAD was probably the biggest gainer yesterday. We are seeing this upwards moving trend line here that has been intact. We are at the recent highs, I would say March highs here. The March high was here at 161,200, so we're just not far from it right now. We might get a push towards it. Now, if the 161,200 doesn't hold, well, this could open the path towards higher levels. But just at the moment, just keep an eye on this one. Like I said, it is looking strong, and we might see some further continuation to the upside. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good European session. I hope you have a good the rest of the day. And as always, keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.